Hi, it's Kathy Kress again, and I am back with my Geriatric Care 1 YouTube channel, and we are doing the playlist starting a geriatric care management business, and we are to the 13th episode. And we are going to talk now about minority women and women in general starting one of these businesses. The benchmark survey, I talked about that last, and I would definitely go online, and my blog of 523 will have the link to get this. It's a great survey. The benchmark survey does a lot of statistics that I will need to update the Handbook of Geriatric Care Management, because there's not a lot of research, because it's a new field. And one of the statistics they have is who's in this business. And unfortunately, it's mostly Caucasian. 1.6% of all geriatric care managers are African American. 0.7 are Hispanic. I would like to change that. So I would suggest, and I'll have the link for this, to go to the SBA. I love the SBA, the Small Business Association. And they have one-to-one counseling and training websites, and I'll have the link, and technical guidance for African Americans and people of color on how to start any kind of business. And they also have loan programs. Now, they don't do direct loans. I talked about that last time, but they will do federal guarantees. They will also help minorities get into contracts with the federal marketplace. And through the VA, which I'll talk about in a little bit, but I always try not to make this like time-oriented, but the VA is having difficulties right now. My dad was in the VA. I love the VA. I must say I love the GREC program. But the VA actually has a wonderful program called Aid and Attendance. And there's a lot of home care agencies that have been started by veterans. And so if you are a minority and a veteran, you probably can qualify for one of these if you want to go into home care. I am not your counselor here. I'm just saying go to the SBCA. So I think that would really help with minorities being more active in geriatric care management. We do have some minorities, but they need a bigger place. And let's just take women-owned businesses. The geriatric care management through the benchmarking survey is 91% female, but actually women-owned businesses really need a specialized loan program too, and they do get it through the SBA. I'm again an advocate for that. And they have SBA women's centers, women's business centers, so I love that idea. And there's 100 educational centers throughout the country through the SBA that will help women. They're designed to assist women. They will help you start and grow your businesses. And so ladies, find one near you because you haven't cracked the glass ceiling yet. You might be 91% of the geriatric care managers, but getting loans is really hard right now for anybody, and use every advantage you can. Lastly, let's talk about veterans-owned businesses. Veterans, I think, as you know, historically, not in the 50s, because, we really treated veterans well that way, but now service to disabled veterans are homeless, and they don't have jobs. And so the VA actually, the Small Business Association, has a program for veterans. And I will have the link on 525 on my blog at kathykress.com, and that helps veterans create a business. And veterans have a big place in geriatric care management because Aid and Attendance, which is a great big program in the VA, my dad used it. My dad was a POW in World War II, and at the end of his life, the VA was wonderful, I must say. They were great. And he had home care through Aid and Attendance. It's a big thing to know through geriatric care management, and who to know better than veterans. I've actually consulted with women veterans I've helped them start their business, and they were able to get help through both the VA and through the SBA, and really tap into this aid and attendance program, which is really important. I mean, anybody can. You don't have to be a woman, a man, a minority. Aid and attendance is available to veterans. You just need to know how to access it. So there are avenues for minorities, women, people of color, and veterans. You wouldn't think we send them off to war that they end up being minorities, they don't have jobs, but they do, and they suffer all sorts of things. I am a child of a PTSD family, and I know how much help these veterans need. So I will see you next time, and thank you for tuning in, and next time I'll have this off, and you can see my hand after being broken. Go to my website, cathycrest.com. Thank you.